This is Damage Gamer, and now we're returning to the Dream Machine. Let's continue where we left off. Where we have... I guess I could just wear this. I mean, we still haven't seen Mr. Whittler, whatever. Now we need to go back to his place. Yeah, quite the costume. I mean, it does explore an interesting concept, right? Like, what is deemed unsafe? Examine staff. Time to walk east. Maybe I should have been closer. Examine twig. Is the twig I shot from Selma's? What kind of accuracy do I have to hit that? How is... Let's cross it. I can't even tell. Like, I'm so tiny. Why am I losing frames like this game several minutes later? Thank you. Wait. I'm on the other side. I can't see myself. Oh, I see myself now. Auto saving. Okay, I probably need to... Okay, let's... But how do I retrieve the other stuff? I'm assuming I would need them, and I still don't know why I have dropped frames for this game. It's just so weird. Will they ask questions? Because I don't have my bandage on me. Oh, don't talk to them. I mean, at this point they know I'm one of them, so... But let's not push my luck. Wait, how do I get there again? Alright, it's the other path. 36%. Why am I dropping frames? I shouldn't have anything else that... Like, this is not even that demanding of a game, right? Hopefully it's not too bad. I mean, it's not like you're missing much. This isn't like a fast... Talk to the old woman. Hello again, Victor. Are you ready to show me some magical predisposition? Maybe. What do I have to show? Something strange and wondrous. It doesn't have to be big and brazen. A small display will do just fine. Alright. Was there anything else, dear? Stay on the path. That's it, child. Seems you know magic after all. That's pretty impressive stuff, I might add. What type of ingredients did you use for that potion? Rosemary and rose petal? Stuffed animal fur? Hold on, I'll show you. I use this gun. That's unlike anything I've seen before. Pretty sweet, huh? I don't know how you got hold of such a thing, but I suggest you be careful with it. Fear and doubt emanates from it. So will you teach me the potion you mentioned earlier? Of course, dear. But making it will be tricky. I'm out of ingredients, I figures. All the ingredients can be found here in the forest. Here, let me give you the recipe. Come back here once you found them, and I'll instruct you how to make the brew. Thanks. Oh, more chemistry. What do I need? Acorn, dove egg, dirt from fresh grave, water lily. Oh, okay. Burnt lintstone. What is going on? You would think with my... Alright, time to go hunt for some stuff. I mean, I know where I can find the dirt. Salmon water wheel. Doesn't have anything I need. Now the question is, how do I get salmon rock? The items aren't combinable. Nothing happened. Let's use the staff. Poking the door won't do anything useful. Ah. I mean, you could definitely annoy people if you poke them. I can't reach it. Wait, maybe I could use it for that. No, that's the wrong way. Alright. Water lilies bobbing gently in the water. Now what? Do I just swim out there and nip it? Please, mister. You mustn't do that. Why not? A curse rests over the tarn. The things you drop in, you never get them back. If you jumped in, you never come back to the surface again. Oh. Crap. Now what? Oh, am I supposed to shrink myself? Yes. Ah. Oh, I missed a piece. I'm supposed to also get that lily. Yes. Magic. I don't know if I have to keep clicking, but I will. If it means it will get me there. I can reach the stem, and if I separate the petals a bit. Huzzah! I was like, huh, staff should be longer, right? Right. So I need the dirt. I mean, it's weird. What the hell is going on? I hope my stream is alright. I need the grave. I also need acorn. I need to meet with the squirrel. Pick up grave dirt. Soil is still wet on top. I guess it won't hurt if I take it. Oh, friend, what are you doing here? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. That's alright. I wasn't sleeping to begin with. Oh? No. Something is wrong. My soul can't rest here, I'm afraid. What seems to be the problem? As you might have noticed, there's no marker on my grave. Once this mound grows over, there'll be no way of telling I was ever buried here. Nowhere for my admirers to mourn and pay their respect. That's why I can't sleep. You want me to find your grave marker? Would you do that for me? It can't be any old cross, though. I want something to commemorate whom I was in life. Something with stature and radiance. I'll see what I can do. Oh, come on. So I can't grab the dirt until I find something to commemorate him. There's nothing inside. Follow path. There's only 2 paths here. Pick berries. I don't need berries right now. I mean, I would think the acorn I could. There's something here? How do I know what he wants? It's like, huh. Examine ruins. Oh, I never done that. The castle was standing here a long time ago. Probably the remnant of a past night's dream. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's anything here though. Examine catapult. I mean, there has to be something with the house. I haven't quite figured out what I'm supposed to do with that house. Lamppost. It kind of sucks I can't. Talk to Squirrel. Hello again. I'm looking for something. Like what? Did you mention acorns earlier? My treasure? My holiest of holies? What's it to you? I need one for a recipe. Just one? You sure? I only need one. Well, I suppose I could spare what acorn. I mean, it's only taken me all year to collect them. I'll probably be alright with what I got. The winter isn't too harsh this year. So where do you keep them? In my nest. At the foot of the trunk. You'll have to get it yourself though. I can't move with these. Have you seen burnt lime around? Limestone? There used to be limestone quarry here in the valley. I heard they had to shut down after an accident. Quite a shame, really. Okay. You know where to find me if you need me. At least the squirrel is helpful. Small hole seems to continue below the ground. I'm too big to fit inside. Alright. Now I see why I need the... How do you become so small? That's amazing. I've never seen magic like that before. Be amazed. It's the magic of the future. I don't see anything. I'll follow passage. The acorns are too big and too heavy to roll uphill. How am I supposed to get it up there? Nothing happened. Tree will crush me if I enlarge myself here. Use staff. How do I get it out? Good question. I can't use my gun on it. I just want to know how I'm supposed to... I would prefer to... That's really impressive trick you got there. You should take that on the road. You'll make millions. I'll be your manager. What do you say? I'll think about it. Right now I need to figure out how I'm supposed to retrieve that. Maybe Selma knows what I need to do to get the lime. Unless it's just lying around. Lemon tree stump. I'm glad they add random stuff. How's he doing? He's stable, but he lost a lot of blood during the night. He'll live, and I'm glad I got here when I did. From what I hear, I got you to thank for that. Think nothing of it. If you ever come by again, you will find yourself a most welcome guest in our home. We don't have riches, but we make up for it in charm and good looks. Selma here is the jewel of the family. Between you and me, I have you know she's not yet spoken for. Grandpa! You can't blame me for trying. I'm afraid I am spoken for. See what I mean, Selma? If you wait too long, the good ones get snatched. Speaking of which, I should probably get going. You do that, son. Examine... Nothing interesting. Can I borrow some yarn? Sure. Go for it. Thanks. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to use the yarn. Salmon bottle. Talk to the old man. Thanks for bringing my salmon back to me. Once the skill, I'll be up in no time. I'm looking for something. Like what? You know where I can find some burnt lime? There used to be a lime quarry. Where can I find it? It's easy to find. It's right next to the old mill. Good luck getting any stone out of it though. Alright. I don't even know why it's dropping frames. It's so weird. Maybe I need to change the setting or something? Drops of blood smear the path. I never noticed that. Oh shit, am I gonna get attacked? Use yarn. Links on yarn won't do much. Okay, no, I think what I need. I think I know what I need to do. I need to enter the hole, interact the yarn with the acorn. Use yarn with acorn. I tie the yarn around the acorn. Wait, shouldn't the yarn also shrink with me? Well, I guess they're probably different dreams, so they don't quite work. Though. I'll just drop the yarn here. Make myself speak. Pull yarn. Pull the acorn out of the hole. Good for you. Why, thank you. I mean, the squirrel is still kind. Now I just need to... Yeah, I still don't know how I'm supposed to get the dirt. Is it beside this one? These items aren't combinable. Open door. I think it's been nailed shut. What am I missing? Talk to strange girl. Hello? Hello, mister. I'm looking for something. You too? Do you know where I can find some burned lime? What's that? Yeah, that's a funny question, mister. I'll be right here. They said it was around here, right? Beside... I mean, this is the mill? Or am I getting confused? So, I got the egg. Wait, hole? It looks like a rodent has gnawed a hole. Oh. Alright. I totally hover on that by accident. Where the hell am I? So you finally come for me. Sorry? I'm surprised you managed to get past my barricade. But in a way, I'm relieved. Well, what are you waiting for? Do it. Do what? Cut me open like all the others. Take what you came for. Then leave me alone. I intend to sleep through this era and the one after. You got it all wrong. I'm not the organ thief. And what are you here for? Another gloater? Here to mock and jest? Leave me to be molested in peace. My name is Victor Neff. I'm not here to mock you. I come to stop the organ thief. Oh dear. That's what the world needs. Another hero. Who are you? My name's Jerome. At least it used to be. I don't know what people call me these days. Probably something unflattering. What are you doing here? I'm hiding here until the trouble dies down. My kind always gets persecuted when people start losing their limbs. Your kind? I'm a vampire, Victor. Don't be alarmed. I'm too weak to move during hibernation. I couldn't hurt you even if I wanted to. In fact, you're safer in here with me. Out there, either the thief will get you, or the lynch mobs will. But I've erected the barricade to keep people out. You're welcome to share this hut with me. I understand if you don't want to, though. Most people consider my presence to be unsettling. What's it like being a vampire? Immortality is not what you might think. After a while, you feel as you've seen everything before. People start merging into an indistinguishable lump of petty needs and petty problems. That sounds awful. That's why I hibernate through most of it. When will you come out of hibernation? When times are better, in a century or two. Every once in a while, an era comes along where I feel at home. A moment in time where truly new ideas are welcome. That's when I leave my hiding place and start living again. Those moments are very rare, though. What's wrong with this era? This age is for small-minded, dead-eyed thinkers, for clock watchers and bean counters. Insect minds with insect agendas. What makes you think we're safe in here? I barricaded the entrance so no one can get in. And nobody knows I'm here, so they won't come here looking. What about me? You have an honest face, Victor. I'm sure you won't tell anyone. I managed to get through the barricade. You cheated. I saw you use some kind of magical artifact. I doubt there's many of those around. If that's what it takes to get in, I figure we're pretty safe. I'm trying to stop the organ thief. What are you going to do? I don't know yet. If only I knew where he struck next. Then maybe I could ambush him or something. That sounds like a good idea to get maimed. Don't tell anyone I'm in here. I don't think so. A pile of furniture forms a makeshift barricade. It's probably stronger than it looks. I can't even budge this chair. I would imagine not. The ward took me 3 days to create. Salmon kiln is an old kiln. The ashen powder covers the bottom. If I'm not mistaken, this is burnt limestone. That's what I needed. Salmon cup. Someone left a cup here. It got huge cracks in it from years of use. Salmon sausage. The moldy old sausage had been left on the floor. Talk to Jerome. I'm trying to make sure I have everything. Well, farewell, Jerome. Maybe your day will come. I just have to make myself big again. I still don't know what I'm supposed to get. That's the thing. Am I missing something? Did I find something along the way? Maybe I'm missing something. Examine marker. I can't read the text on the stone. Great importance. I have a catapult. Nothing inside. Where does this go again? Oh yeah, back here. It's not very useful. Hollow path. No, I don't want to go that way. I'm getting a little confused now. Examine marker. Examine candles. There's no other paths. Huh, so he wants a cross. But where the hell will I find a cross? Right. Do I have to... I mean, there was a marker there, right? So, does that mean I have to leave and come back in Selma's dream? Like, maybe I need a shovel or something? I don't see anything else I could interact with. And I'm just lacking the dirt. Enter doorway. That's the thing, right? Sometimes you just don't know what you're... Cross void. Please tell me you'll speed it up for us. Am I actually like upside down? I'm impressed. I don't think I can do that. I mean, it's a huge drop. Several minutes later. Thank you. I'm glad they speed that part up. Almost there. I could barely see myself. Oh wait, no, I need to enter the passage first. And then I need to make myself big. And then get crushed. Because I got the dove. Wait. How am I supposed to... Because I got some of the ingredients. I got some of the ingredients. When I'm... Oh wow. How is it gonna work? Yeah, I'm really annoyed by this drop in. Is this Mrs. Steed? So she is spoken for. What? I'm very confused now. It says Mrs. Steed. Oh god, do I have to redo? Oh man, that is so annoying. Now I need to double check my hypothesis. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Am I supposed to use this on the marker? Exhuming graves is where I draw the line. That's not how you bury people. To suit the armor. Huh. So it's not. I am a little confused now. So right now I just need the dirt. So I need to find a cross. I don't see anything. Maybe I'm not supposed to... Wait, can I return this? I'm getting tired of needing to like switch back and forth. I wish there's something that they can speed it up. Like the first time is good, but afterwards it should be like, yeah, you don't need to keep doing this. Enter hut. Use dove eggs. Will this work for the magic potion? That looks perfect, dear. Put in the cauldron to stew. They managed to find an ingredient. Good boy. Put in the cauldron to stew. Put the dove egg into the cauldron. Am I just missing something? So I can't dig existing markers. I thought that was his marker, so I thought I could dig it, but no, you can't apparently. I wish there's a run option. That'd be really nice. Speed it up. Like, I remember, what was the game? The Longest Journey? It allows your character to run. It's similar. In that, what do you call it? In that it's a puzzle game, but lets you run, and it doesn't feel as slow paced. I mean, being able to run is just really big improvement. And wait. I love how it actually auto saves. I mean, to be fair, I did put the dove eggs in, so that should be good. Alright, Mr. Willard. We haven't seen him, so Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with him. I hope he's alright. Man, that's the thing, right? Where do you draw the line when you want to study, say, dreams? The twig I got from... I'm trying to get as far right as possible. Enter passage. Just wish there was a faster way. Cross. Yes, I started. I wish they could just speed it up. Like, after the first time, it's enough. Any more and it just feels kind of off. Several minutes. Is it minutes? I feel like it would take an hour. Just say. That's what it feels like. Are you there yet? He's almost there. He's somewhere near the edge. Let's go through. So looking at this, so let's see if I went into Selma's dream. Does that mean... I mean, I would still have to come back, right? Because otherwise I can't get free from that. Is there something... do I have anything? I may have the staff. This? Huh. What's that? I've never seen something quite like it before. It's an artifact I found in another dream. An artifact from beyond dreams. I like the sound of that. That is a suitable marker for my grave. You're fulfilling my task. I can finally rest easy, knowing I won't be forgotten. Now I can finally find peace in the eternal embrace. All my blessings, my dear friend. Oh, okay. What was that? And here I was like, oh, I'm gonna dig up some marker. I mean, given all that has happened, it's probably not the worst thing you could do. I'm still worried about the needing to fight the organ thief. Yeah, I was like, what is that dove egg used for? Grave dirt. I put the grave dirt into a cauldron. Water lily stamen. Put the stamen into the cauldron. Put the acorn into the cauldron. And burnt lime. Poof. I put the burnt lime into the cauldron. The contents of the cauldron seem to have burned into a slimy liquid. That's a good sign. Pour some into a flask so you can take it with you. Don't drink it in confined places or you might end up causing havoc. That doesn't sound very reassuring. Magic seldom is, dear. Why don't you go outside and give it a try? Yay! I'm magical! Let's save. Before I do something stupid and be like, magic potion. Whoa! This is exactly what I expected. I hope this will allow me to get through the maze in Mr. Willard's dream. I just walk. So we have this giant. So now it should be normal size. I think that, yeah, that's normal size. So now I have like more options. Cross the void. Oh, more frame drops. I honestly don't know how to fix it. I mean, maybe I could dabble with the settings a bit. Just always. Are we almost there? Yeah, I hate this wait. Am I there yet? Can't even tell. Okay. Yeah, when the auto saving shows up, then futuristic looking gun. Now I see why they say make yourself big. Or at least go outside, because it would just... Yeah, she wasn't kidding when she said havoc. Wait, do I want to use it here? Hey, it's stairs. It's literally stairs. Climb stairs. Well, I mean, he did reference stairs. Look through window. Oh god. Examine creature. Mr. Neff, how did you become so big? All those rooms I coaxed Willard to construct. You simply circumnavigated them. Pretty much. I think you underestimated my abilities, clearly. It's an impressive feat. But it matters not. You won't get in here, you see. That's no ordinary glass you're standing in front of. I put something far stronger in as a last safety measure. I'm only one organ away from being able to start transferring my consciousness. My assistant is searching for it as we speak. You're in Mr. Willard's dream. Is he your assistant? He's the organ thief? A most able assistant. Once I showed him how to circumvent the barrier. Why don't you stay and witness my rebirth? Is that what the organs are for? You're creating some kind of monster? On the contrary, I'm creating a miracle. A new form of life. But why? As you notice, these roots are frail and constricting. Any fool can come and lop them off. With my new hosts, I'll be free to roam the dream state. Escape. All I need is one last organ. Whose organ is that? Is this where I get carried away and tell you all my secrets? I don't think so. I'll find a way to stop you regardless. You better hurry up then. Time is not on your side, I'm afraid. I'm sure I missed something in that room. I should have another look. It might be important. Anatomy drawing. Examine creature. It looks like the machine is trying to create some kind of creature out of the stolen organs. All the labels have been crossed except for vampire stomach. That must be where Mr. Willard is heading next. I need to get to Jerome before Mr. Willard steals his stomach. Oh dear. Well. Leave. I won't be able to break the glass. If I don't get into that room directly, perhaps there's another way. The organ thief is going after a vampire stomach next. Maybe there's a way for me to sabotage his plans. This is so weird. Oh wait, no, I need to be like tiny. Like tiny. So I think there are two folds, right? First, stop them, and second, get into that room. I hate it when I miss. I mean, to be fair, it's not even that big of a hitbox. I wish the controls are slightly easier. Enter passage. Hey, at least he has to walk around the twig. Cross void. So the question is... Come on. It feels like... I mean, to be honest, I don't think several minutes is enough for me to get across that. Especially in a single day. Okay, so... I need to check. I need to first warn him, right? Unless he's Unless the part has already been stolen. How do I go again? Right, this way. Follow the path. Knowing my luck, he probably already doesn't have a stomach anymore. Follow path. Wait, is this the right way? No. I'm getting lost. Oh no, it's here, right. After a while, everything just seems the same. I need to make myself small. Enter the hole. And make myself big again. Hey, Jerome. You return, Victor. I think you're next in line to get an organ stolen. Really? You're the last one on his list. I still think I'm safe in here. I'm barricaded all the entrance and nobody knows I'm here except for you. That won't matter. He'll come for you anyway. I believe I'd be safe until you prove otherwise. I have a plan to stop. How are you going to do that? Good to try to steal your stomach next. As if it did bother me enough already. How do we stop him? We don't. We let him steal it. Why on earth would we do that? Because I'll be hiding inside it. Once he's taken the stomach to his lair, I'll be able to catch a red-headed, so to speak. That's gotta be the worst plan I've ever heard. Between the strength of the barricade and the fact that no one knows I'm here, I think I'm better off just hiding. If I prove that you're not safe, you might reconsider. I might. Don't tell anyone. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Because you refuse to listen to reason. And for that, is that really my plan? Hide in the stomach? That is. Any news? Have found any leads? I want to report my findings. What have you found? There's a witch. There's a vampire hiding in the derelict by the lake. A vampire? Are you sure? He's hard to spot from outside, but I know he's there. That explains a lot. It's best lead we had so far. Let's go over and stake his heart. With extreme prejudice. I gotta go. Stay out of trouble, son. So do they just show up here now? Talk to angry mom. What are you doing? We're trying to get this bastard to come out. Are you sure he's a thief? He's the only one in the valley who hasn't been attacked. He's hiding from us. And he's a freaking vampire. It's simple deductive reasoning, son. When there's only one suspect, there's only one perpetrator. Now stand back and let justice take its course. Examine hole. What? There's a big hole in the roof. I wonder if Jerome. Hole in the roof. Ladder? Maybe? I don't know. Climb ladder. I've already collected an egg. Do I have to shrink it? I've already collected an egg. Oh, do I have to like become big? How many uses do I have? Oh, pick up ladder. Use ladder with oatmeal. What happens if I shrink myself? Do I just show up there? Oh wow, that is so much easier. We'll burn this house to the ground. Hey Jerome, how safe does your barricade look now? Ouch. Okay, that was stupid. They found me. You told them I was here, didn't you? No. What do you mean by no? I've been hiding here for a year. And the very same day you showed up, they found me without even looking. They knew I might play the part in this. Judas, how much did they pay you? I did it to prove my point. You're not safe. People know you're here. And your barricade can rarely circumvent. Your best bet is follow my plan. You want to show me that I was not safe by indirectly killing me? You're far from dead. They haven't noticed the hole in the roof yet. No, otherwise I have a stake through my heart already. You inside the mill. This is your final warning. We'll count to 3. If you're not out by then, we're gonna burn this hut to the ground. 1. Are you happy now? I'm sorry I didn't know this would happen. You doomed me, and all you can say is you're sorry? 2. You're going to have to live with this for the rest of your life. I hope my torture shrieks will haunt your dreams forever. Don't worry, I'll sort this out. I'll come up with something. 3. Light them up, boys, finally. Whatever you do, do it fast. Put it out. Time to say your prayer. Am I supposed to get out? I love it when they scream. Oh god, am I? What are you doing? Isn't burning the place down a bit excessive? No, it's perfectly proportionate. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank you. We couldn't have found him without you. Now step back and enjoy the show and the smell. Are we sure about this? So, what are my options? So, maybe I need to become big. Is there anything? Oh, pick a barrel. Where's that? Use barrel with. Where's the turn? Use barrel with. I can't find. Oh, there's the turn. I fill the barrel with water. Oatmeal. Hey, that's not fair. He's got a giant to protect him. We don't stand a chance against that thing. Alright, thief, you win this round. But trust me, we'll be back. In greater numbers. Do I just shrink myself? Okay, they're gone. Okay, climb. How many times do I have to drop myself? So I got squashed 4 times. He's already know about the hole. There's no need to fall on my face twice. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was like, huh. Interesting. I'm still very confused with. Thanks for saving me, Victor. I saw you through the hole. I guess you were actually out to help me after all. Perhaps now you'll listen to my plan? Well, if you catch the thief before these dingbats return, then they'll see I'm innocent. That's pretty much the only option I have left, even though it means sacrificing my stomach. I'm in. What do you need me to do? Just open your mouth so I can enter your esophagus. Alright, but you have to climb the bed yourself. I can't move while my body is in hibernation. Fair enough. This is not my... How do I climb? This is not quite working out. Okay, help you. How do I climb? Examine cup. Oh, use yarn with. I don't need to tie him. Well, I'm more thinking of using the yarn to get up. Huh. I don't need to tie myself. That's not the point. Wait. Am I supposed to? Okay, a plan is coming together. We have a ladder. Can I use this directly? Okay, it just makes me one size larger. And I can pick up the ladder. And I can shrink myself. And I can let's get a little closer. I don't have to travel as far. But now the ladder should be my same size. Use ladder with Jerome. Yeah, we have a ladder. Why? Like it shrinks with, well, except yarn. Yarn apparently doesn't follow the same rule. You could shrink and yarn would still be the same size. Don't ask me how that works. The ladder is too tiny for that to work. Oh, right. I think now I can use it. Right, because it's still not full size. Climb ladder. Oh god, that looks terrifying. Chomp. Game over. What the? Victor? Yes? Have you reached the stomach yet? I think I hear someone approaching. Not quite. Just give me a moment. Enter esophagus. You are right, Victor. There's someone on the... Don't be alarmed, friend. What I'm about to do serves a noble purpose. Oh wait, what am I doing? Enter esophagus. I heard what you do, thief. There's nothing noble about it. Don't sell yourself short, my friend. You've been selected among dozens. Your contribution will be celebrated for centuries. Enter stomach. I'm afraid I'll miss the party. I plan to sleep for a millennium at the very least. Then I'll celebrate for us both. My work is about to reach fulfillment. Your stomach is my crowning jewel. Let's rejoice. Now, lie very still. You might want to avert your eyes. Man, you find the next part extremely unappealing. Careful now. This might get messy. There. That wasn't so bad, was it? Ooh. What's that? Ooh. You're thanking me? Why, how gracious of you. You're the first to thank me, pay me that courtesy. What a grand gesture, my friend. From one gentleman to another, I salute you. Adio. Okay, let's save because I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't even know if this is timed or not. Is that wings? Can Mr. Wheeler fly? That will explain how he got past the wall. I can't do that until Mr. Wheeler reaches destination. This is where I ended up, huh? Inside a vampire stomach, about to be inserted into some kind of mix and match monstrosity. My worries about a new life in a new city feels very remote right now. I don't think I do anything here. At least it doesn't feel like. Okay, I wish I was certain I was doing the right thing. I can't see any other way. I guess I'll find out soon enough. If I make myself bigger, won't I just get crushed? And I guess I'm glad I think I can hear the wall approaching. We must be getting close to Willard's dream. Flying. So Mr. Willard is the assistant. Maybe he's just bitter. I recognize these sounds from Mr. Willard's dream. I think we just passed the wall. Do I just keep walking? Or is it just that if I stand still it would? Fine. Yeah, so glad Vampire Stomach doesn't have the same kind of hydrochloric acid? HCl? Those sharp echoes. I remember them from the strange maze. I'm so glad this isn't action-packed because these frame drops probably won't affect this as much. At least I hope so. 12% over last 2 minutes a few seconds ago. We seem to be slowing down. We must be getting close. Let's just save because just call it 1. I'm too lazy to type out properly. I mean, you could hear the wings flapping. I think. Maybe? Yes. Okay. Let's just walk around because if I was in the stomach, I would walk around. Because what else are you going to do, right? You're already inside stomach. You were successful, I take it. Yes, my lord. Behold, the final organ. That's it? Yes, my lord. A vampire stomach, just as you requested. I cut it out not even 5 minutes ago. I thought it would be more something wrong. No. It matters not. I guess I had anticipated something more impressive for the crowning piece. Attach it to the digestive tract and sew me back up. Just be careful this time. The slightest mistake could prove catastrophic. Yes, my lord. All done, my lord. Perfect. I can finally increase the transfer rate. Please step away from the table. The slightest vibration may cause catastrophic error. As you wish, my lord. This will take a while. I think I can increase the feed slightly. Boom! We're entering the final stage now. This is the most crucial part of the transfer. Please take heed. The slightest vibration might sever the connection. Yes, my lord. What was that? Did you see that? No, my lord. It might be nothing. But reduce the rate slightly, just in case. Something's wrong. Did you really get the organs from the list? Yes, my lord. Is there some kind of impurity? Some kind of parasite, perhaps? I don't know, my lord. Quickly. Cut out my stomach before the infestation spreads. Oh, that is gross. You. I recognize you. You're Victor, right? What are you doing here? Somebody in this state was everybody in this state was in danger. This was the only way to save you. The machine was feeding off your dreams. It would never allow you to wake up again. The machine? Are you talking about that thing on the slab? That's only part of it. The real thing is in the basement. Mr. Morton's family built it to gain access to people's dreams. But they went rogue and killed Mr. Morton. I've been trying to shut it down ever since. It's so strange. I felt it didn't belong here, but I couldn't do anything about it. The machine suppressed your will. That's one of its tricks. It was like a voice in the back of my mind. It forced me to do the most hideous things. I know. I saw it. You have to understand, I didn't want to do any of it. It was like I was trapped in my own body, acting on its own volition. This is only a dream. You didn't hurt anyone for real. I know, but it felt real to me. Soft, yielding flesh as I plunged my knife. The smell of half-digested food seeping out of open wounds. Those memories will haunt me for a long time. The mind has a way of coping. When you wake up, this will be a fading memory. Soon it'll be gone entirely. You promise? I promise. Well, I can't promise that. So the machine's been shut down. Does that mean we're all safe? Yes. I'm finally done. Those 2 tentacles were the last of its roots. So what happens now? We should be waking up any moment now. I should probably be getting back to reality as soon as possible. My wife will be wondering about me. It's going to be tricky, I'm afraid. The only exit is directly above us. And my wings won't be able to carry us both. Just give me a second. I'll think of something. Oh, because he can't walk in real life. I mean, I could just make myself big, right? I'll get crushed between the walls. No. How? Salmon creature. Salmon creature. I wonder if the plan would have worked. Was the machine on the cusp of creating a new life form? Did I just kill the first and last of its kind? I'm just surprised we didn't explode. Have you come up with a plan yet? My wings aren't strong enough to carry a full. I'll think of something. No, I can't use it on you. Is there something? Hey, now you can carry me. I'm tiny. You found the shrink gun? I was wondering where that thing went. Will you be able to carry me like this? That shouldn't be a problem. You ready to go? Yes, let's go. There's nothing more to do here. Alright. Yeah, because he can't walk, so he dreams of himself. There we go. Thanks. I don't think there's more for me to do here at the moment. I can always return later if I need to. I hope I won't though. This place has creeped me out enough already. And getting crushed 4 times is not fun. Leave dream. This is it then. Yes. Hopefully you should be waking up once I leave. Until then, I'll start giving back all those organs I stole. I figure I got a lot of apologizing to do. I'll see you when you wake up. See you on the other side. Yeah, you've been dreaming about it. I mean, I would PTSD if I had to dream about it, to be honest. Let me guess, they're still not awoke yet. I'll take care of the last 2 tentacles. I guess the machine should be shutting down now. Examine. Knocked out by the sleeping powder. He should come around now that his dream has been purged. I mean, considering there's one more chapter, I have a feeling that might not be the case. Okay. Basement. Oh wait, there's one more. The child. Victor. Hello? Examine dream machine. Hello, Victor. You can talk? Yes. That's so strange. Your voice. It's like I'm hearing your own voice. Whispering in the back of your mind? Yes. That's precisely it. How did you know? That's how Felix described it to me once. Felix, you mean Mr. Morton? Yes. We used to talk quite a lot. He had problems sleeping sometimes. He used to come down here for company. Sometimes we would talk all night. We were friends. Why did you kill him? I didn't realize he would die. Your physiology confuses me. It's both frail and powerful at the same time. I regret what I did, but his state is not revertible, correct? No, it's not. I thought as much. Tell me, Victor. You were there when he died. What did he say to you? Did he mention me? He begged me to shut you down. That was his dying wish. Oh. Did that come as a surprise? I was hoping he said something else. Like what? I don't know. Those are difficult words to hear. Especially coming from the only friend I ever had. That he spent his last breath wishing me dead. I guess you want me dead as well. Is that why you came down here? To watch me die? I'm just trying to help my wife. Victor? Yes. I tried to reach out to you when this whole affair started, but you didn't hear me. Or you didn't understand me. A lot of this could have been avoided if you had. I'm glad you can hear me now, though. Why aren't you shutting down? Are you disappointed? All that hard work, yet still not the desired outcome? You have another trick up your sleeve? Am I missing something? Why don't you take Felix's place? You come this far already. You know the tools involved. You already crossed the same boundaries he did. We can continue to work together. I just want this to be over. I guess we are at an impasse. Not for long. Machine? Hello? The machine isn't shutting down. Am I missing something? Examine control panel. Wait. Examine display. Okay, that doesn't do anything. There aren't any more neighbors in the state. What am I forgetting? How many dreams are draining? Oh, so it is the child. Go to second floor. Open your apartment door. Examine. Wife. Still sleeping. I won't be able to wake her until I purge the machine from all dreams. Receiver. This is the only other living thing I can think of that the machine might have infected. I sure hope I'm wrong. You just put it on the stomach, it works that way? I didn't think this was going to work. I thought there was someone else I was forgetting. This is where the last tentacle is hiding. The dream of my unborn child. This is where it ends. I guess that's the end of... Considering that there's only one left, I'm guessing the rest is just chapter 6. What? This isn't what I was expecting. Something must have gone wrong. Are the helmets glitchy? That's just what I need. Another problem to fix. Chapter 6. Whoops. Awake, awake, my little boy. Bathroom. Examine. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I'm curious. I mean, they do say that children, even when they're, what, like, in the mother's nursery? Oh, it's not. I was like, huh. I don't see anything. Examine alarm clock. I can't make out the time. The clock face keeps shifting. Examine boxes. What am I missing? So I guess now we'll be going through his telephone. Wait, this works? What an odd dream. Hang up. Open door. Hello again, Mr. Neff. You're finally awake. Hey? Mr. Morton. I imagine you must have been pretty confused right now. Don't worry. It'll pass. Where's Alicia? She's recovering down in my office. I made her some chamomile tea to soothe her nerves. She was pretty upset when I got here. She's just woken up. With you next to her, totally unresponsive, wearing one of the helmets. I must have freaked the poor girl out. What happened to you? I'm still not quite sure. After we said goodbye, I felt my consciousness leaving my body. I could see you below me as I drift up into the air. The higher I rose, the more insignificant everything below me seemed. You, the machine, this house. After a while, I forgot it ever existed. I'm just a tiny part of a ceaseless void. I don't know how long I drifted like that. It felt like weeks. But after a while, I felt something tugging at my leg, pulling me back towards the world of shape and form. I tried to fight it, but the harder I fought, the stronger it pulled. That's when I woke up on the floor in the basement. What happened to the machine? I managed to turn it off. That's why you couldn't get back to the dreamscape. The machine has finally been shut off. How did you manage that? Remember my grandfather talking about kill switch. He feared something like this might happen, the paranoid old coot. Turned out he was right. Once I found the kill switch, turning the machine off was easy. I wish you remembered that sooner. It would have saved me a lot of trouble. Me too. How long have I been out? For about half an hour or so. We shouldn't leave Alicia alone for too long. She's probably dying to see you. Why don't we go down there and join her? We have lots to discuss. I felt like this could be the machine trying to trick us. There's something wrong. I mean, the machine knows everything that has happened. Yeah, see, they're all gone. Right? If what he said is indeed true, and that sleep powder is like very powerful, you would expect our neighbor to still be there. Turn on lamp. And I don't have anything, which I think we have to go to the basement. I'm still not liking it. Wait, how am I supposed to go to the basement? Requires a key. Yeah, that's the thing, I don't have the key anymore. I don't need to ring the doorbell. Yeah, that is not right. Alicia? God, I love this music. Isn't it too dreamy? Hey, are you alright? Absolutely. I'm just having a little party. Let's make a toast. Celebrate the end of your internal meddling. What? Down the hatch. How do I keep falling for these? Oh, there I go. And down I go. What the? What just happened? Was that the machine taking the shape of Alicia? Did it just fall for the same trick twice? Yeah. Either way you slice it, this does not look good. What can I do? Come on. Let me guess. Our unborn child is gonna save me. Several minutes later. It's like still the same scene. Look right. I don't know what I thought an unborn child would look like, but this certainly isn't it. Look left. This place stretches endlessly to the left of me. Am I just going to fall like this forever? I'm supposed to look down. Look into the void. The good news is, I actually managed to enter my child's dream. The bad news is, I'm either falling into an endless void, or I'm about to fall, or I'm about to hit the bottom of this place really hard. I don't know which one I prefer. The upside is, things can't get much worse. Things can always get worse. Things can always get worse. Things can always get worse. Oh no. Not again. Hello, Victor. Hello, Victor. Hello, Victor. Legion. We're glad you haven't forgotten us. We're glad you haven't forgotten us. We look forward to spending an eternity with you. Are you here to torment me again? To degrade me for your own amusement? We never tried to torment or degrade you. We only tried to help. That's not what it looked like from my point of view. Don't worry, little one. You'll see it our way soon enough. We have it. We have all the time in the universe. Now, repeat after us. Say what? Say you only try to help me. I don't think I have a choice. Say I'm obsolete and you replacing. Say no one will notice when I'm gone. Say I deserve this. Say the world is better without me. Say I'm a miserable failure. Say I need to learn my limitations. Say without you I fall like this forever. Let's just repeat, I don't think we have a choice. Say I'm obsolete and you replacing. Does that mean you can help me out of here? No. But we can make it easier for you. How? We can grant your wishes. Is there something you want? Well, I wish you'd get me out of here. We're sorry. We can't help you with that. Is there something else? I wish I had something to look at. That varied very well. An understandable request. Your wish is granted. I see something. Examine a mirror. It's a small hand mirror. It's out of my reach. Look down. Talk to Legion. Is there something you want? Well, I wish I had some company. I want to talk to make the time pass more quickly. Very well. A sensible request. Your wish is granted. Something big is coming towards me from below. That's not what is said on the label. It's a small hand, it's out of my reach. Hey? Hello? Oh look, Peggy. It's that ugly man-child who slipped us a Mickey. They let anyone in here these days, apparently. You know where we are? Not really. But judging by the looks of things, we appear to be falling down a velvet tube. Have you been here before? This isn't where we usually congregate, no. How do you guys get here? Don't you know? Didn't you bring us here? Wasn't this your plan all along? No. Then why did you drug us in the first place? That's a long story. There's no shortage of time here. I was trying to help people, but I think I ended up dooming them instead. Good intent, bad outcome, huh? Is that why we're falling here? We're doomed. I wish I knew. Do you know way out of here? I'm afraid not. I'm not even sure there is such a thing. This place seems to stretch endlessly in all directions. Sorry about slipping you. An apology isn't going to cut the mustard, young man. What you did is tantamount to assault. You could have killed us. I know. Come to think of it, where's Eddie? He was here just a few moments ago. Don't worry about it. Our friend just vanished, and we're falling into a black void. Sure, why worry about it? Oh, those are Eddie's friends. Sorry to bother you. You have a lot to be sorry for, young man. You only have yourself to blame for this mess. Is there something, well, something to listen to? Something that plays music, to make this place sound less dead and joyless. Very well. A wise request. Music can soothe a desperate soul. Your wish is granted. Something appeared right underneath me. That's not what we paid them for. It's a small hand mirror. I think I can reach it. It's exactly what I had in mind, but beggars can't be choosers. How do I turn this thing on? Whoa, slow down, son. How about dinner and a movie first? That's what I meant. Oh, I know. You wanted to listen to some records, right? Yep. Then you're fresh out of luck. I didn't bring any with me. Figures. I could sing, if that would help. It's good, thanks. Suit yourself. Why didn't you bring any records? Why should I? You think I only play music, don't you? Well, frankly, yes. That's the story of my life, man. I sit on this treasure trove of sage advice. Everyone just wants to hear me play records. What advice do you have to give me? You're just asking to be nice. No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. You feel obligated to ask because you felt sorry for me. No. Look at me. I need all the help I can get right now. Well, I can't argue with that, my friend. It would have been better if you asked me before setting foot on that carpet. I could have told you about the trapdoor. I think you were better than this, to be honest. Now, there's really nothing I can do. Let's face it, you're screwed. Sorry disappointing you. Don't worry, man. It doesn't matter anymore. But I want you to know, I was rooting for you. You were? You seemed so assertive. The way you broke into Morton's office and started messing with his stuff. That's a man on a mission, I said to myself. You even managed to open the secret door with my crank handle. I thought we had a partnership going. I was ready to help you out, my man, be your sidekick. But then you went and fell for the most obvious trap in the history forever. And there I hear, falling into endless void of nothingness. Thanks for the confidence boost. No problem. What was the record you played earlier? That was just something from Felix's shellac collection. He collected old records? Absolutely. Listening to dusty record was his favorite pastime. Between you and me, I never liked the guy. Why didn't you like Mr. Martin? He was too self-sabotaging. He worried too much about what other people thought. He didn't have the stomach to run the project. Not like you. You break into people's apartment and gas them. Just like that. You remind me of Felix's grandfather. Say, are you related to the Mortons? Not that I know of. No? I thought I saw some Ainsley in you. That guy was something else. A true visionary. What can you tell me about Ainsley? He made all this possible, you know. Dream walking, he called it. He didn't let anything get in his way. He was quite the ladies' man, if you catch my drift. Unlike his grandchild. I'm surprised him and Felix came from the same family, to be honest. Zero resemblance. Felix never had much luck with a woman, no surprises there. So what do I do now? Your options are pretty limited at this point. I guess you could always turn and fall on your back for a while, or on side. That won't help. Didn't say I would. Nothing, never mind. So I think there's one more option. Well, I wish I was more comfortable. I might as well get some comfort. I should probably stop skipping. Very well. A thoughtful request. Your wish is granted. Something appeared directly below me. Examine Teddy. Hello. Who are you? Are you my owner? I was told to wait for him here, but I've been waiting for such a long time now. Yes, I'm your owner. Oh, I'm so glad to finally meet you. You want to hear my song now? I was told to play it for you whenever you wanted to hear it. Do you want to hear it? I've been practicing really hard. Sure, why not? Really? You really want to hear it? Sure. Wow, I thought this day would never come. That makes me so happy. You won't get cross if I bungle a note or two, will you? No. You promise? I promise. Then I'll play it for you. Let's see now. Oh no. I forgot to wind myself up. I'm such a clumsy idiot. Don't worry about it. It's nice that you're trying to make me feel better. But I know I'm clumsy. I can't help myself. I'm sure you'll do fine. I'll give it a go then. But don't listen to this next bit. It's not part of the song. Oh, you can't hear the winding up. There we go. Now I'm ready to play for you. It's a lullaby. I feel bad for the teddy bear, just waiting all this time. Wait an eternity. Interrupt song. Didn't you like it? That's a shame. I've been practicing ever so hard. I guess I'm just not very good. I won't give up. I keep practicing until you like it. That's what he said in the last election. So what am I supposed to do with this mirror? Lucky mirror. Hello. Take a moment to reflect. Who are you? I'm you. Don't you recognize your own reflection? I'm talking to myself now? That doesn't bode well. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your situation could be a lot better. But don't worry. I'm here to help. Where am I? You're in the dream of your unborn child. This is what unborn babies dream about? Not exactly. Unborn children's dream are raw potential. Our very presence shaped this place. Why should I trust you? You shouldn't. Then why should I take your advice? Because you don't have much choice. You're another one of the machine's tricks? No. I don't know you're telling the truth. You don't. But if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust? How can we be the same person? I'm you from this morning. Before all this started. I'm talking to myself from the past? Something like that. It just keeps getting better. I can possibly help. I can trade persons with you. What do you mean? I can take your place. You can take mine. You do that for me? Just like that? There's gotta be a catch to this. If you take my place, you go back to this morning. Everything that's happened since will reset. Everything that's happened since I woke up. That seems like a steep price to pay. Does it really matter? You didn't manage to stop the machine, and won. Now you're stuck here, falling forever. At least I'm offering you a way out. So either I trust you and undo all my efforts, or I keep falling like this forever? Precisely. Alright, I agree. Take my place. Anything to get out of this situation. I'm glad to hear that. What do I need to do? Just knock your heels together 3 times. And say there's no place like home. Isn't that, Wizard of Oz? That's it? That's it. Well, if you say so. Knock heels together. Knock heels. No place like home. Good. You should start to feel sleepy. Your eyelids should feel heavier. Don't fight it. Just let your mind slip into sweet unconsciousness. I didn't even see that last bit. Oh! Isn't this the start? That's it? Did everything really reset? There's a mechanism controlling the painting under there. Everything's been reset. Why do I still know that? Are we just changing the past? Okay, talk to Alicia. Alicia, I thought I'd surprise you with breakfast in bed. Is that really you? Still not fully awake, are we? Don't worry. Coffee's already on. This is so confusing. Am I still in a dream? Why, yes. And I'm the breakfast fairy. Here to bestow a magical brew upon you, so that you may wake from your eternal slumber. How does that sound? This is a dream. I don't know what's real anymore. I know. It's like you're actually able to talk to me after just waking up. Normally you just mumble incoherently for an hour or so. I knew this move would be good for us. I'm not so sure about that. Well, I am. As soon as you have some breakfast, you'll see that too. Speak of breakfast, can you help you find a makeshift breakfast table? How do you know I was going to ask you that? Call it a hunch. Well, can you? Sure. You're the best. Why is the box here? Am I replaying everything? Have you found a table for us? I put empty on the floor, that's fine. Sit down now. Yeah, that's like exactly the same. That is scary. I just sit down? Like, will everything just continue? But how was it? How was your first night in your new apartment? Oh boy. Where do I even start? That's that good, eh? Did you dream anything? I dreamt our child was in danger and I was trying to save it. Father of the year. Looking out for our offspring even while you sleep. You know me. I'm a people pleaser. What kind of danger was our child in? It was being taken over. A monster? No. By demons? Nothing like that. It was all our landlord's fault. Mr. Morton, he rigged this entire building with cameras in order to perform experiments on us all. Experiments. He was exploring people's dreams through a sentient machine. His family had been doing it for generations, but the machine turned on him and killed him. I had to try to shut it down myself. Sounds like a pretty trippy dream, Victor. It was. Or it is. To be honest, I suspect I'm still in it. You want me to pinch you so you wake up? I don't think that will work. You're probably not the real either. I'm too good to be real. That goes without saying. I bet you say that to all the girls. I do, but I only mean it when I say it to you. That's good enough for me. But how did it go? How did what go? Did you shut the machine down? No, I failed. It tricked me. That's how I ended up back here again. Bummer. Tell me about it. I only have one more tentacle to cut. I hate it when that happens. What are you going to do now? I'm going to try to reason with the machine. I'm going to save everybody. That's a good idea, Victor. Do what you think is best. I'm rooting for you regardless. Wait. The other Victor was... Wait, what? The other Victor said... Oh, hello. Talk to me. Hello. Hello, handsome. I take it you're happy now? I don't know. I can't tell dream from reality anymore. What did you get out of our deal? You gave me a way out. I gave you a way out. Fair trade. Way out. So what did you get out exactly? I got out of the dull confines of family life. Paternity. Responsibility. Expectations. That kind of thing. You prefer to fall forever into an endless void? Rather than face fatherhood? Well, given the choice, I'd rather be stranded on a tropical island, fishing, eating coconuts. I guess I don't have to tell you that. I'm sure you remember. So much has happened since then. All bad as far as I'm concerned. Actually, I need to come back. I have real life, so I'll be right back. See you in a bit. Sorry about that. Real life happened. All bad as far as I'm concerned. Not all of it. Some of it actually managed to wake me up. I'm happy for you, buddy. I really am. As for me, I'd rather stay comfortably asleep on this side of the looking glass. Now, if you don't mind, I got some falling to do. Can't tell dream from reality anymore thanks to you. Why even worry about it? You got your wish. I got mine. Just lean back and enjoy the ride, like you always have. Am I supposed to live the rest of my life here? In an empty apartment? Yeah. I suggest you make the most of it. Second chances are rare. What do I do now? How do I know? It was you who wanted to get back, not me. I thought you had a plan. Not really. Then would you mind getting me a sandwich? I didn't have time to eat breakfast, as I was busy helping you. You owe me that at least. I'll think about it. So... open the fridge. What's this? The inside of the fridge continues beyond the wall. Alright. But he was helping us. What is this place? I can't see a thing. I don't know. It says walk north. There's only... walk north. Is there any other options? Walk south. Walk north. Walk south? I don't know. Walk north. I'll walk east. Walk west? I don't know. There's a south. There's a north. Walk south? I don't know, just wander aimlessly. I mean, I don't see any direction. Walk south? I don't know. I haven't seen anything, so... walk north. Walk east. I'm not stuck in another void, right? I guess after a while you just don't care anymore. I thought I heard something, but that might just be my mind playing games. Oh, what? What is that? Walk north. Approach vague figure. That looks like a Buddha? No, I just can't tell. Careful, child. Slowly. Let your eyes get accustomed to the light. Oh, it's a... oh. There. That's better, isn't it? Welcome, child, to my domain. I'm proud to see you found it. No small feat, I might add. You know who I am, don't you? Because I sure know you. Are you God? You may call me that if you like. But that's just one of my minion names. I've been by your side since the day you were born. Watching over you, guiding you, nudging you to this realm. You have? Do you think it was all by random chance? You meeting Alicia getting pregnant, moving to the new apartment, the quest you've been on. It's all been a trail of carefully laid breadcrumbs, leading you here, your final destination. I'm sure it wasn't easy for you, Victor, but you made it. As I knew you would. Final destination? Am I dead? No, my child. You're very much alive. You've been chosen, Victor. Chosen for an important reason. Why me? You're special, Victor. You're one of a kind. Deep down, you always known that, haven't you? I guess you were made that way for a reason. What reason is that? I'm getting too old, Victor. I just want to take over for me. The world needs a new brand of God. Something new and improved. That is your true purpose, to succeed me as the supreme ruler of all things. Why do you need replacing? My ways are old-fashioned. I'm out of reach with today's youth. They need a young hand to guide them through the troubles ahead. How do I succeed God? Is that even possible? Gods come and go all the time. I'm not the first and I'm not the last. As old gods are forgotten, new gods will arise. As you succeed me today, so shall you be succeeded when your day cometh. Thus it was written. What do I need to do? Sit down and be the supreme ruler of the whole universe for all eternity. Or until another god succeeds you. Whichever comes first. But I'm not even religious. That's not a prerequisite, luckily. As God, you transcend faith. You are the source of faith itself. Trust me. I've been doing this for a long time. Let's get down to brass tacks here. Here's your phone. It's not really a phone, but I thought it would help if I used a metaphor you're already familiar with. What I do with it? You listen to people's prayers. If you like to, you may answer those prayers, or ignore them. Sometimes just listening is enough. I'm sure you'll do fine. Oh look, the first prayer of the day. Heavenly Father, who is wise beyond words, it's me, Courtney. I know you have a lot to do, but I really want a puppy. Please make my parents give me one on my birthday. Yours truly, Courtney. So, what do you want to do about Courtney's request? I have no idea. What options do you think you have? Well, I guess I can grant or deny it. You can do a lot more than that, my friend. Anything you want is possible. Gee, that's a lot of responsibility. It's the ultimate responsibility. But you're ready for it, Victor. That's why I chose you. But I don't know anything about Courtney. She might be a nice kid or a total brat. Picture her in your mind. Assess her nature. The answer will come to you, I promise. How do I do that? First, close your eyes. Alright. Now, picture Courtney on her birthday. Can you see her? I think so. Does she have a puppy? Yes, she does. She's holding a puppy in her arms. Very well. It shall be so. You can open your eyes again. Congratulations. You just performed your first act of God. Courtney's life will play out in accordance with your decree. Was it the right decision then? There is no right or wrong. There's only your will, and that is absolute. Your power isn't limited or simply granting or denying requests, though. You could have given Courtney a puppy with no legs, for instance, or a dead puppy. Why would I want to do that? Or if you feel generous, why not give everyone a puppy? Whatever pops into your head, it's all good. Now, this is where I must leave you. I feel the internal planes calling me. I long to gaze upon their ceaseless beauty. Anyway, you seem to have a firm grasp on the situation. Perhaps we'll see each other again. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's the key to the kingdom, so you can come and go as you please. I'll open any door and take you back to this place. May your reign be remembered forever. Long live the new god. Hello? Are you still here? I'm not sure if I pick up answer prayer. Hey, hello? Lord our Father, who starts and ends all things, it's me, Duncan. I covet my neighbor's wife. I know it's wrong. I can't stop fantasizing about her. Please rid me of these intrusive thoughts. I fear I'm starting to lose control. You're eternally grateful, Duncan. So, if I understand this correctly, I need to close my eyes and picture Duncan in my head. Hang on. I think I see him. He appears confused. What should happen to him? Inspire Duncan to refocus his desire productively. I hope that was the right choice. This is harder than it seems. Oh my god, there are more. Answer prayers. Our Lord Elohim, who holds everyone. It's Zoe. Michelle saw me Facebooking again today and threatened to report me. Please help me. I can't afford to lose this job as well. Let me see now. Is this supposed to, like, judge? I see her. She's crying in a bathroom stall. I'm a horrible person. How should I picture her? Oh my god. Wow, that is evil. Remove Facebook from existence. This will take a long time. Oh my god, there are more. Is there an end to this? Merciful Jah, remover of affliction, is your humble servant Joshua. I stole money from strangers today. It fell out of his pocket right in front of me. I didn't think. I just took it. I deeply regret my shameful action. Please undo what I did. Let's see now. It's vague, but I think I see him. He's looking at himself in the mirror. What happened to him? Cause the stranger to confront. Give the money back. Wow, reduced by half? Wow, these are harsh. Cause a stranger to confront Joshua. It'll take a long time. The key to the kingdom of heaven. Oh my god, how many of these do I have to answer? Lord Nor Absol, fulfiller of holy desires, listen to my plea. Please keep my family safe from harm. I love them and don't wish anything to happen to them. Your devoted, Ella. Let's see now. He's doing something. He's visiting a graveyard. But injure. Oh my god, that's. But injure a neighbor. I don't know. This is going to take a long time. Can I not leave? Oh my god, how many of these prayers are at the answer? Lord Vishnu, protector from evil, I'm in need of your aid. Give me the courage to tell Mindy at work how I feel about her. I long to smell her hair during our first embrace. Your servant, George. Let's see now. I see his vague shape in front of me. He's day drinking. Watch his life unfold. Let's confess. I know I'll grow into this role. I still can't do anything. Almighty, who watches over us all? I need money to take my dog to the vet. I'm not doing too well financially right now. I guess you know that already. Please help me. I hate to see him like this. I'll be eternally grateful, Sophie. I think I see her. She's weeping over her sick dog. What happened to her? Oh my god. I hate, I mean, cure the dog. Forget, oh man, these are all horrible. I feel like, I wish I knew what I was doing. I wish I could escape this. This feels like a nightmare. Father, creator of the universe, once I had big dreams and looked forward to the future with anticipation. Now no shimmering horizon beckons me. My days are lackluster. I see little of lasting value. Please give my life a renewed purpose. Yours, Luke. Let's see now. I think I see him. He's staring blankly into space. Numb. Slay Luke from all boring things. I don't know. Is there a faster way to do this? Yeah, tell me about it. Oh Lord Adonai, most abundant provider, I just can't get over her. I tried and tried, but my thoughts always return to the years we had together. Grant me the strength to move on. Forever yours, Harvey. Let me see now. I see him sitting in a car. Less obsessive and jealous. Increased self-esteem, I don't know. How many prayers are there? Too many. Our Lord, who holds everyone, is Zoe. Michelle saw me Facebooking and threatened to report me. Please help me. The prayer sounds familiar somehow. It's a vague shape. Ignore all prayers. I just ignored them until they give up. Well, they give up? They seem to be giving up now. That's it. There's still one. The last one doesn't seem to want to give up. Answer prayer. Dear God, who are in heaven, it's me, your biggest fan. Wait, that sounds oddly familiar. I need your help. They're doing it again. Please help me. Make them stop. Please make them stop. That voice. Is that me? I'd be eternally grateful. Yours truly, Victor. Sounds so young. When was this? Oh my god, I see myself. Group of children standing over me, I don't know. I think I remember. This was back at school, wasn't it? I think it was. Leave. Wait, where am I now? This looks like the auditorium of my old school. How did I get here? Hold it right there, kid. Where are you supposed to be? Sorry? In the play. Who are you playing? I'm not playing anyone. And what are you doing on the stage? Can you see we're in the middle of rehearsing? I'm sorry, ma'am. I was talking on the phone when I heard myself pray. Next thing I know, I'm here on the stage. What's your name, kid? Maybe you're listed as an extra or something. I'm Victor Neff, ma'am. Victor Neff. Really? Well, why didn't you say so? You're the scene lead, for Pete's sake. You're the one we've been waiting for. To your marks, everyone. Our lead just arrived. Lights on in 3, 2, 1. This is where I'm supposed to be, isn't it? Indeed. Just a little closer to the center if you don't mind. Don't be shy. Step into the light. So what do I do now? Just do your best, kid. We'll run in front of the top. I don't have a script. Oh dear. But you read it, right? You know the premise of the scene. This does seem very familiar. Then I'm sure I'll come back in no time. Just listen to the lines I feed you. Alright. The first line is, Dear God, who are in heaven. Dear God, who are in heaven. It's me, your biggest fan. Me, your biggest fan. I need your help. I need your help. I'm starting to remember. Is the next line, they're doing it again. Yes. They're doing it again. Please help me. Make them stop. Please make them stop. I'll be eternally grateful, Victor. See, I knew it would come back to you. That was really good. Just try doing it with a bit of a sob next time. I remember this. This happened in 2nd grade. Then the school bell rang, and the kids hurried inside. I was left alone on the ground. My nose was bleeding. My skin felt like it was stretched over too much face. Snow fell on my sweater when I stood up. Eh? What page is this? Once I regained my composure, I hobbled over to the nurse's office. She gave me a cotton wad drenched in some liquid to hold against my face. I felt better. Numbing. Walking back to class, I stumbled and dropped the cotton. A girl I had crushed on saw and stomped it with her boot, like she was putting out a cigarette. Is this really in the script? She must have thought it was a snowball I was going to throw at her. I didn't realize it at the time, though. I thought she was more evil than the kids that had whitewashed me. I thought she wanted me to suffer even more. She even smiled triumphantly as she was walking away. That really stayed with me for some time. That and the look on my mother's face when I got home. Enough ad-libbing, kid. Keep that to a minimum in the future. Otherwise the play will be 3 hours long. And for God's sake, don't mention your mother. This play is depressing enough as it is. What happens now? What's the rehearsal, Victor? Do you want to run the scene again? No, I'm good. Do yourself. Open door. It's a fake door. It won't open. Oh, I have a key. Door doesn't seem to have a functioning lock. The handles are drawn. Walk off stage. Open door. The door is locked. Unlock the door. Exit theater. Hey, this isn't the kingdom of heaven. It's just an old broom closet. What the hell just happened? Examine blinking light. There's a button on the wall. Might be the light switch. Press button. I don't like the sound of it. Oh god, I don't. Whoa, what? Mom? Well, I'll be. Look who's come to see me. After all these years. The prodigal son. I was never prodigal, Mom. For me, you were. You never had to see me like this. No, but you were too busy. I didn't think. You didn't think I was important enough for you? No, this isn't the way it happened. This is exactly how it happened. What did you expect? You knew what ward I was in. I'm pretty sure I told you over the phone. I didn't think it would go so fast. Faster for you, maybe. Not for me. There was nothing fast about it. I felt every excruciating second. I had known I would have prioritized differently. That's comforting to know. That you would have cleared your calendar for me. Not too much, I hope. After all, I wouldn't want to be a burden. Just give me enough time to say one last goodbye. You know, to tell you I love you. That sort of thing. I'm sure a 5 minute slot will do plenty. I would have been here if I could have. Keep telling yourself that. Repetition is the key, son. Maybe one day you'll even start to believe. This isn't how I remember it, no? How'd you remember it, son? Not like this. You were at home, Mom. To our house. You think I would know, of all people. No. These details are wrong. This is all wrong. You're calling your own dying mom a liar? Is that really how you want to say farewell? I got to go, Mother. You're leaving? You just got here. I got to go. Will you go to my funeral? Of course, Mother. Will you wear the jacket I picked out for you? I don't. It would mean a lot to me. I can't do this. Remember to put fresh flowers on my grave every once in a while, so I know you still remember your old mother. Got to go. Don't leave me like this, all alone. I'm in so much pain. Make it stop. I prayed you would come. In the darkness, I prayed for you to come visit me. I feel so lonely. I can't even read that. I don't want to do this by myself. Oh my god, I can't even see the rest. I mean, we knew this would take a dark turn. Am I supposed to click the light again? Oh, that's the heart machine. Press button. Wow. Open closet door, leave closet. Really? I'm back here again? What do I have to do to get away from this place? Examine void. This is where our apartment used to be. This place seems to be falling apart. Call elevator? I don't know. Whoa, what? That was unexpected. Where did that come from? Lifeboat is perched on the street in front of the building. I can't get it from up here. What do I need to do? What if I open the door here? Oh. Oh, there isn't much to see here. It's like everything's just falling apart. Open stairwell door. Let's get this out of the way. Enter stairwell. No wonder this place was sealed off. It looks like it could collapse any second. Go downstairs, as there's no other way down. I better hurry before this thing. Hang on. Where am I now? It's like this place has changed again. Follow path. I can't do anything. Oh, follow path. What is this? Why does this place seem so familiar? Have I been here before? Are these trays? Follow path. Is that us? Or kiss? Oh! I'm sorry, mister. I didn't notice you there. I must have been deep in thought. Don't worry. This place will do that to you. You know this place? Of course. I used to come here a lot when you were me? I suppose so. When I was you. Why do you look like that? What do you mean? If you're an older version of me, why do you look so joyless and worn? What happened to you? I got older, I guess. Why did you come here? I don't know. I think you do. Didn't you come here to take my place? Why would I do that? Be young again. You're trying to reach an unborn child. Progressing in age might be a way. You think so? How do I become you? Do we just trade places? No. Why would I want to be you? I chose to look this way. You can do the same. You only have to make a wish. Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean? Hello? Wow, this is... I'm a little stumped regarding... Oh, I have to keep clicking leave. Where am I now? Am I still in the woods? Also, those were trees. I hear water, those drips. It seems so close by. Ivy drips? No. Open door. Enter elevator. Am I supposed to... Actually, let's see what the lobby has. Because there was a lifeboat, right? I feel like it's referring to something. The letter boxes, I don't need anything from them. Coat hanger. Huh. I don't know if that's important or not. So let's just open that. Yeah, I'm so confused. Like, am I still in the dream state? Examine. Oh, the map! It's Mr. Morton's map of Dreamscape. I don't know how accurate it is. A map might help me get to the center of this place. Pick up the map. Examine note. This piece is blank, except for a big question mark. Alright. We got a map. Enter machine room. Nope, it's gone. So I guess we're leaving the estate then. It seems to be hinting that, right? Go down, go this way. I think I'm gonna might as well finish the game. Hopefully it won't take another like 45 minutes. That'll be... Ah. But that's where the lifeboat ended up. Where? Examine that lifeboat. Where did this come from? Guess there's only one way to find out. Yeah, there's no really other way. Okay, we're going up. Wait, that's a cruise ship? Alicia's? Oh, that's Alicia's cruise ship. What would it be? It's a ship for Alicia's dream. How did it get here? I guess this is where everything starts coming together. Is there anyone? Huh. Wait, what if I didn't mean to look through it. What if I enter? Standard issue. Is there anyone on the boat? Intercom? I don't know, engineer? Engineering department. Hello, I'm Victor 6. I'm calling from command. What can we do for you? Captain just ordered... All steam ahead? That's going to be a problem, sir. Why is that? We're completely out of fuel. The ship isn't going anywhere unless we get refuel. I see. How do I reach there? It's on deck. I could sit on a deck chair? I have to save my child. How do I do that? I'm actually not sure. Open door. Enter bridge. If I can take command of this ship, I might be able to steer closer to the center of the dreamscape. Enter cold room. Can't believe I'm doing this. Yeah, I hope I never see this place again. What's the matter? Left a bad taste in your mouth? Who said that? I did. Your friendly bartender. Remember me? You're still alive? Technically, no. Does it really matter? Dead or alive, we're all equal down here. That's why we like it. There's no pressure. No competition. You can just be yourself with no fear of being replaced. Say, why don't you join us? Be yourself for a while. Take the load off. I'm pretty cozy down here. Once you get over the smell, I don't think I ever will. At least we're warm and soft. Don't be a stranger. Lie down anywhere you want. A few minutes Rest will clear your mind. I'd rather not. Not fancy enough for you? Not enough stars in the guidebook? Or is the company disagreeable? Is that what you're trying to tell us? It's not like that. I have to get this rust bucket up and running again. I need to get to the center of the dreamscape. That sounds like a lot of responsibility. Did the captain send you? Have you seen her? Did she mention me? No. I'm here on my own. There's a funnier way to phrase it, considering the circumstance. You think you're funny, do you? A real comedian? No. Sorry. Who are you anyway? I don't see a badge in your uniform. That's a grade D violation. I was Victor 6 once. That was a long time ago. You've been reassigned since. You've been promoted to command. And now you think you're better than us? Is that what you're trying to say? No. Just because you got promoted doesn't make you better than us. Wait, I could... Oh god. Am I... The engineer was right. No fuel in the furnace. Are you telling me... Oh god. Just because your eyes... But it's the only source of fuel I have. Okay, who's next? At this point, I don't care anymore. Rest in peace, brother. It's because your pelvis isn't mangled. This is going to take a while. Oh, okay, I was like, wow, we cleaned up the place? That was the last of them. Hopefully that's enough fuel to take me all the way to the center. Talk about making... I guess... use intercom. Call engineering. Engineering department. I am Victor 6. I'm calling from command. What can we do for you? The captain just ordered full steam ahead. Affirmative. Full steam ahead. Steer ship. So, where do I want to go? Travel to the center of Dreamscape. If I'm reading this map correctly, this heading should take me to the center of the Dreamscape. Is that where I want to go? There towards. Center Dreamscape it is then. And we are headed there. Which I'm starting to think that it's still very long. According to the map, I'm right on top of the center of the Dreamscape now. I better stop here for the time being. Call engineering. Engineering department. That we stop. Affirmative. Engines at full stop, sir. So now what? Am I supposed to examine this? Examine ship indicator, and it indicates where Alicia's cruise ship is currently located. Am I supposed to just leave here? I might not be able to end it. Finish it. It's empty. I can't really clean up. Enter lifeboat. Disembark. Time to find out what the center of the Dreamscape looks like. Yeah, I might need another video. That I will be able to finish, but damn. Alright. Yeah, that's a huge ship. And I can't believe that's all made of like cardboard and clay. That's impressive. Okay. Center of the Dreamscape. I finally made it. Guess I have to explore the rest of this place on foot. Good thing I have Mr. Morton's map. If I need to travel the Dreamscape quickly. Alright, I think this is a good place to stop. I thought I would be able to finish it here, but that doesn't look like the case. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching, and hope you have a good one.